She's charged for killing her aunt's common-law, but why is it manslaughter and not murder? We'll have the story of Christy Guzman and her aunt Dahlia. And we'll show you how a high-impact collision between two tow heads caused a major blockage on the highway today. Plus, if you borrow from quick loans or pawn shops, well, you want to hear a stiff judgment which makes it plain that those onerous recovery fees are excessive and unenforceable. Also, we'll feature a highly specialized doctor, one who you may never meet while you're alive. Tonight, he needs your help. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight, September 2nd, 2025. Good evening. With your news, I'm Mindura Craig.
This newscast is brought to you by Cellular World, your authorized Samsung distributor.
September is here and the celebrations are at Cellular World with our big September sale. Stay connected with the latest smartphones starting at just $119. Our new JBL speakers starting at only $99. Plus enjoy a full 1-year warranty with your authorized distributor. Bring the vibes home with unbeatable prices on Samsung Smart TVs, the newest video game consoles, and upgrade your space with the best deals on office equipment and furnitures. Find a store near you to keep the celebration going in Belize City, Belmopan, Orange Walk, and San Pedro. Or you can shop online with us via WhatsApp at 615-5141. Celebrate big this September with Cellular World.
Cuando yo era estudiante, ICB estaba ahí para protegerme, asegurando mi educación y futuro. Cuando obtuve mi primer auto, ICB estaba ahí para protegerme, brindándome una excelente cobertura y tranquilidad en el camino. Cuando nos mudamos a nuestro primer apartamento, ICB estaba ahí para protegernos, asegurando nuestras pertenencias y brindándonos una sensación de seguridad. Y cuando obtuvimos nuestra primer casa, ICB estuvo ahí para nosotros, protegiendo nuestro hogar y todo por lo que hemos trabajado tan duro.
En cada paso del viaje de tu vida, ICB está para ti. Para más información, llámenos al 224-5328 o visite nuestra oficina más cercana.
In Toyota, we think that when you trust the timing of your life, life becomes easy to drive. Easy to connect. Easy to start. Easy to make friends. Easy to enjoy. Because if you can trust in a car that's easy to drive, shine, and fit, life is also easy to live, trust, and enjoy. Easy to drive is to live life with the confidence that only Toyota can provide you. New Toyota Raves. Easy to drive, easy to live.
These charter means aren't
We're navigating along the coast.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Shireen Halsell,
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Mindura Craig.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
BTB Accommodation License Renewal 2025 opens August 1st through the online portal. BTB is also having a license renewal clinic countrywide, starting August 15 in Orange Walk, then in Key Cocker, San Pedro, Hopkins, Placencia, Belize City, San Ignacio, Toledo, Corozal, and Belmopan. Remember, to successfully process your renewal at the clinic, managers with portal access must bring updated electronic copies of renewal requirements. Licenses will be ready the same day at the clinic. Accommodations operating beyond October 31st, 2025 without completing the renewal process will receive a violation ticket. As stated in Section 12.5 of the Hotels and Tourist Accommodation Act, HTAA, operating without a valid license commits an offense. For more information, please contact our compliance officers at 227-2420 extension pound 290 or email hotels@belizetourismboard.org. Renew your BTB accommodations license through the online portal starting August 1st, 2025, or look out for the renewal clinic near you.
Make every moment matter with your credit card. More transactions, more chances to win cash back. You can be one of 4 monthly winners. Get a chance to win cash back with every purchase of $100 or more. For more information, visit www.atlabank.com. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
They say you should never send a boy to do a man's job. But someone forgot to tell Shine Barrow. This immature little boy thought he could step into his uncle's shoes.
I am a natural as my father, as my Uncle Finnegan.
He's been propped up by giants, men who built a nation, men who safeguarded democracy, men who stood against the tyranny of a one-party state. Now, this little boy is undoing it all. He's dismantling our nation's democracy, all in service of his insecurity and ego.
I have accomplished so much in life.
Every day, he brings us closer and closer to a one-party state, to a growing dictatorship without any opposition. It's time for this little boy to grow up and step down.
However you travel, you're home. Book now and save 50% only at Naya.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Tonight, a 21-year-old woman is in police custody awaiting the decision of the magistrate on her bail application for the manslaughter of her aunt's common-law husband. Tonight, this story is making news because 2 days after Wilson Hernandez was fatally shot and killed in front of his family, the surveillance footage has been making its rounds on social media. It captures the altercation between Wilson Hernandez, his common-law wife, and her niece, Christy Guzman, who is the only one that has been charged. Jo Marie Lanza took a deeper look into today's event after more of the victims' family members began speaking out, demanding charges for the aunt as well. Here's that story.
Police have arrested and charged 21-year-old Christy Guzman with manslaughter. No charges have been levied against her aunt, who can also be seen handling her own licensed firearm in the 11-second surveillance footage taken from the moments before Wilson Hernandez was fatally shot. The video cuts off reportedly shortly before he was shot, yet the gun can be seen being handed over to his common-law wife, Dalia Veos. The family says that they are not satisfied with the charges, which they made public in this Facebook post. And the mother of the deceased is of the view that no matter what direction the investigation takes, nothing can bring back her son.
Yo no sé si ya dejar esto así ya porque entreguen el cuerpo y darle la sepultura y que todo y que sea Dios que se encargue de ellas. No pido justicia ni para ellas porque yo no soy una mujer rencorosa ni pedir, como dicen, pero lo único que Dios se encargue de ellas dos. Que pague, que tengo mi abogado arriba porque yo voy a la iglesia. Tengo un abogado allá arriba que es el que me ayuda a tener la fortaleza por la pérdida de mi hijo. Yo ya no aguanto ya. Ya nadie me va a regresar, tanta obligación no me va a regresar a mi hijo.
According to the police, both women are claiming self-defense, but still only one of them has been charged.
An investigation is being carried out. This matter will be forwarded to DPP for directives. The firearm was seized. Both females are in custody in Belmopan.
Is there a case for self-defense?
The matter will be dealt with by the DPP. They are saying that there was a domestic dispute and he assaulted them.
But tonight questions linger about what actually happened on that Sunday morning and whether the person who owned the weapon, Dalia Veos, bore any responsibility. Jo Marie Lanza, 7 News.
So will other charges be brought, possibly against the common-law wife who is the owner of the licensed gun that killed Hernandez? Today, police would only say the investigation is ongoing. Christy Guzman was arraigned today at the Belmopan Magistrates Court where she was read one count of manslaughter. No plea was taken and she remains in police custody. Her bail hearing is expected to resume tomorrow before Senior Magistrate Tricia Pitts Anderson. She is currently being represented by attorney Earl Hamilton. It wasn't reported by the police yesterday, but they are currently investigating an apparent murder after a body was discovered in Red Creek, Cayo. They're still working on identifying the deceased. However, because the body was in an advanced state of decomposition, all indications point to murder, though, because the man's hands were tied behind his back. When the body was searched, police only found 2 lighters in his pocket. The body was labeled a John Doe and now awaits a post-mortem exam. After the break, we'll show you the high-impact collision on the George Price Highway that blocked traffic for miles and hours. And we'll feature a highly specialized doctor, one that you may never meet while you're alive. Tonight, he needs your help. Don't go away.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Here's how to be a part of Benny's Homecation in 3 easy steps. First, download the B-Bucks app and sign up to be eligible. It's fast and easy. Then, shop at any Benny's location or Benny's entity. Remember to choose products from our monthly Homecation Jackpot categories to earn entries. Now you can earn B-Bucks with purchases made and be a part of the Benny's Homecation Jackpot for a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in December. Win the ultimate Homecation with Benny's, quality and savings.
However you travel, you're home. Book now and save 50% only at NIA.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
You're up.
These charter means aren't from
We're
an
navigating
airplane.
along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
Northern
2023
Lagoon in the
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Halsell.
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Linda Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
You're up.
These charter means aren't from
We're
an
navigating
airplane.
along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
Northern
2023
Lagoon in the
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Halsell.
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Linda Craft.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
When I was a student, ICB was there to protect me, ensuring my education and future. When I got my first car, ICB was there to protect me, providing excellent coverage and peace of mind on the road. When we moved into our first apartment, ICB was there to protect us, securing our belongings and giving us a sense of security. And when we got our first house, ICB was there for us, protecting our home and everything we've worked so hard for.
At every step of your life's journey, ICB is there for you. For more information, call 224-5328 or visit our nearest branch.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
If you were on the George Price Highway this morning, you probably had to call in late to work, and that's because an accident around 8 caused some major traffic blocking. While it was non-fatal, both drivers were injured, and it caused a massive line of traffic that took hours to clear. Courtney Menzies was on the scene and has this story.
This was a line of traffic blocked up for more than half a mile on the George Price Highway, starting around 8 o'clock this morning and lasting for hours. Between miles 19 and 20, 2 trucks were on either side of the road badly damaged and strewn onto the shoulder, the result of a high-impact head-on collision. While details of exactly how it happened are not yet confirmed, both of the drivers had to be taken for treatment. This load of white stones was in a dump truck, which was heading to Burrell Boom Cutoff. The truck belonged to Tech Rob and Sons. The other truck was not carrying any load, but that driver received more serious injuries and was rushed to the hospital, though it took almost an hour for the ambulance to get there. The traffic took hours to clear, and even the Prime Minister's vehicle was caught in it. But his vehicle, which was escorted by another with police sirens, managed to make it to the front of the line in the opposite lane and was allowed through. Eventually, the other vehicles were allowed to slowly pass the scene, while the back of the dump truck was hitched onto another truck, and an excavator helped to clear the stones. So far, no fatalities have been reported. Courtney Menzies, 7 News.
Police have not issued a report on the condition of the 2 injured men. He was abducted 11 days ago and delivered to Guatemalan police. Tonight, Joseph Budna is still waiting to appear before a Guatemalan judge. But we have received credible reports of an important detail, which corroborates his story that he was kidnapped by police. Jules Vasquez says it's tied to the officer commanding in Orange Walk.
Joseph Budna says that he gave this man, ASP Armando Dubon, the officer commanding Orange Walk, pictures and particulars of the vehicle that was following him. He provided photos with and without license plates.
Yes, vehicle. I sent it to Mr. Dubon, the officer in charge of Orange Walk formation. The vehicle did not have license plate. Thereafter, it appears with Belize City license plate.
He says he gave Dubon, the OC for Orange Walk, the license plate number and the description of the vehicle that was about to kidnap him. That is his claim. Did Mr. Dubon have such information?
Not to my knowledge, and when the VCP were activated, I am confident that no vehicle fitting that description passed the VCP.
So, but how do you get from Orange Walk to Arenal? If they did get there?
That is what the investigation will reveal.
But so far, nothing has been revealed. However, reports to 7 News confirmed that ASP Dubon did receive the information and passed it on to his officers, who did search the vehicle the day before the abduction, only to find that police were driving it. That vehicle is the same one that is believed to have later abducted him close to the police station. That abduction led to Arenal, and in the 3 intervening hours, he was badly beaten. These are the doctor's documents from Melcher confirming his injuries.
I'm badly beaten by the Belize Police Department. I'm badly beaten.
Commissioner of Police Richard Rosado is on a 5-day leave and is currently in Taiwan at a regional conference. But the alleged abduction in the heart of the PM's hometown also has political implications, and reports tell us it was on the agenda at Cabinet today, which is hopefully why he rushed past that accident this morning. In April of this year, we interviewed Shermadine Dennison, who borrowed $2,000 from a microcredit company called Bathsheba Limited. That was in November of 2024, but in a few months, she ended up owing $5,500. A large part of that was a recovery fee of $2,000. And here's how she explained her situation.
So I sent an email to the boss asking for them to freeze the interest, which was at the time 20%. To freeze the interest, and I got a response that they cannot freeze the interest. And so what I did was pay them what I have, which was a lesser amount. And the following week or 2 weeks after, they took out a summons. I got served, and on that summons, it had that I owed them an additional $2,000, which they call, I'm trying to remember what they call it, and there was another fee for interest, and there was so other fees that I believe that when you obtain these loans from these lending institutions, they really take advantage of us. Because in the past, they used to charge 4%. And now, they say it's 20%, but really sometimes it's 100% they're getting back. Or sometimes it's 200%. At present, my bill stands at $5,517. That alone could put me into another stroke.
Well, the money lender took Denison to the magistrate's court where she has been vindicated. Magistrate Baha Showman ruled on it last week. In her written judgment, she says, quote, the recovery fee being an additional 100% of the amount borrowed is considered by the court as excessive and unconscionable. Therefore, having found the recovery fees to be excessive and unconscionable, the court does not find it to be enforceable. The magistrate noted that the promissory note itself must contain all the terms of the contract, and in this case, the recovery fee was in a separate document. In her closing, she stated that the promissory note is unenforceable and the suit is unenforceable. Dixon was represented by Steve Pereira and Bathsheba by Raymond Kearney. Kearney told us he will not appeal and hopefully she enjoys the benefits. He maintained that she signed and accepted the terms. Back in 2023, Ladyville residents protested for their favored bus line, Serrano's. This was after the bus line's permit was pulled by the Transport Board. Less than a week later, those same protesters were in Belmopan at the National Assembly fighting to get Serrano's back on the road. Well, now, they've been vindicated. In a judgment issued last Thursday, the High Court has overturned the Transport Board decisions that denied the renewal of a road service permit to Serrano's, ruling that the company's constitutional rights were breached. Justice Javid Mansour found that the board's refusal to renew Hernan Serrano's permit without proper notice or fair hearing violated principles of natural justice and procedural fairness. The decision, which was made during an emergency meeting on May 11th of 2023, followed allegations of traffic infractions. However, the board is now required to properly consider Serrano's application, and they cannot grant the route to another operator until then. During this time, Central Transit has been working the route. Back in June, one of their buses was seen smoking with passengers inside. And then in August, the same bus caught on fire. Additionally, Mansour also ruled that Serrano had been denied equal protection of the law and awarded him $60,000 in damages plus costs. Serrano's was represented by William A. Lindo and Alistair Jenkins, and Christy Lopez defended the Transport Board. The National Emergency Management Organization today held its second early warning systems workshop with a focus to strengthen national preparedness and response mechanisms within vulnerable communities most affected by natural disasters. We spoke with NEMO coordinator Daniel Mendes at the workshop about how this enhances disaster preparedness.
What we're doing here today is the first step in the implementation of the the Early Warning for All initiative, which is an initiative led by the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction. The purpose of this is really on seeing how we can improve the early warning component of our work in Belize. The ultimate aim is to ensure that globally every person has access to an early warning system by the year 2030. And we are in the process of implementing that project here in Belize. In terms of implementation, what we have done is as follows. Number one, we have done an early warning assessment gap, which is in a draft form. So we have, through the support of the UNDRR, now have a better understanding of where we are, our capacities to provide early warning to our people. The second component is the development of an implementation plan, which is what we're doing here today, looking at the gaps and seeing how we can take action as a society in order for us to be able to bridge those gaps, and in order for us to be able to ensure that people are able to receive some sort of early warning when we're looking at different hazards.
And we'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll tell you about the forensic doctor who needs your help tonight. Don't go away.
This newscast is brought to you by Cellular World, your authorized Samsung distributor.
Shop smart for your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
Make every moment matter with your credit card. More transactions, more chances to win cash back. You can be one of 4 monthly winners. Get a chance to win cash back with every purchase of $100 or more. For more information, visit www.atlabank.com. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Here's how to be a part of Benny's Homecation in 3 easy steps. First, download the B-Bucks app and sign up to be eligible. It's fast and easy. Then, shop at any Benny's location or Benny's entity. Remember to choose products from our monthly Homecation jackpot categories to earn entries. Now you can earn B-Bucks with purchases made and be a part of the Benny's Homecation jackpot for a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in December. Win the ultimate Homecation with Benny's, quality and savings.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
northern
2023
Lagoon.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Cherie Kelso.
And here's what's ahead for you on 7 News Tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Please, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
BTB Accommodation License Renewal 2025 opens August 1st through the online portal. BTB is also having a license renewal clinic countrywide, starting August 15 in Orange Walk, then in Key Cocker, San Pedro, Hopkins, Placencia, Belize City, San Ignacio, Toledo, Corozal, and Belmopan. Remember, to successfully process your renewal at the clinic, managers with portal access must bring updated electronic copies of renewal requirements. Licenses will be ready the same day at the clinic. Accommodations operating beyond October 31st, 2025 without completing renewal process will receive a violation ticket. As stated in Section 12.5 of the Hotels and Tourist Accommodation Act, HTAA, operating without a valid license commits an offense. For more information, please contact our compliance officers at 227-2420 extension pound 290 or email hotels@belizetourismboard.org. Renew your BTB accommodations license through the online portal starting August 1st, 2025, or look out for the renewal clinic near you.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7. This newscast is brought to you by Cellular World, your authorized Samsung distributor.
Shop smart for your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
Make every moment matter with your credit card. More transactions, more chances to win cash back. You can be one of 4 monthly winners. Get a chance to win cash back with every purchase of $100 or more. For more information, visit www.atlabank.com. Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Here's how to be a part of Benny's Homecation in 3 easy steps. First, download the B-Bucks app and sign up to be eligible. It's fast and easy. Then, shop at any Benny's location or Benny's entity. Remember to choose products from our monthly Homecation Jackpot categories to earn entries. Now you can earn B-Bucks with purchases made and be a part of the Benny's Homecation Jackpot for a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in December. Win the ultimate homecation with Benny's, quality and savings.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
You may not know Dr. Roque Blanco because he's the doctor who performs post-mortem examinations. So, generally, you wouldn't meet him if you're alive. His level of specialization in forensic anthropology makes him a true national treasure, though. But tonight he needs your help. Jose Sanchez tells us why.
One of the best doctors you've never heard of is Roque Blanco, the medical examiner for the National Forensic Science Service. Upon completion of a master's degree, he became the first and only forensic anthropologist in Belize who can examine skeletal remains and determine the manner and cause of death. Jian Cho, Executive Director of the National Forensic Science Service, explains how Blanco has contributed to the science and capacity in Belize and the region.
His role as part of the Medical Examiner's Office has been, aside from his duties to conduct post-mortem examinations and support the death investigation process, whether for criminal or non-criminal cases. He's also been crucial in uplifting the standards by which the department, not only the Medical Examiner's Office, but also the Forensic Lab and the Scenes of Crime Unit. When you have someone like him pushing for capacity building, for development of more procedures or scopes, such as forensic anthropology, it serves to raise the other units and the other services that the department provides. A crucial part that Dr. Blanco has also helped to develop within the department over the years is what we call decedent identification, or in simple terms, who died? Who is this person that died? And a lot of John Does or Jane Does, the unidentified human remains, the skeletonized remains, sometimes it's just a jawbone that you find. That forensic anthropology part to determining the identity of this person. And right now, he's the only forensic anthropologist that we have on staff, and I believe in the country, that is working to set that foundation. Tattoo rehydration, Dr. Blanco has also helped to make a lot of strides in terms of identifying bodies if there's still skin and flesh, and there's tattoos which are usually able to identify someone by. He actually worked on developing an in-house method based on what other medical examiners have done in Mexico, where you rehydrate the person's skin, and then you can actually visualize what was not visible before due to dehydration of tissue. He has presented on this technique at regional conferences in the Caribbean. Medical examiners from other countries, I think one from the USA reached out last year and asked, can I please get in contact with Dr. Blanco to get his rehydration technique, right? So people from the USA, from the Caribbean, have been noticing the work that he has contributed to decedent identification in cases where there's advanced decomposition.
Have been perfecting it little by little until we managed to get a solution that we can use not only for that case, but for many other cases. I have shared it with in presentations across the Caribbean, and I have been asked to contribute to those cases. Also, as a medical examiner, we have worked on many cases in which they were apparent suicides, and after a careful investigation of the body and dissections, special dissections, we managed to find that they were acts of homicide.
The doctor is now a patient. When he was 20 years old, he was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes. For the past 2 months, Dr. Blanco has been receiving dialysis at Belize Healthcare Partners.
I've been battling with diabetes for the past 25 years, and which led to a kidney problem, which has been worsening, declining over the last year and a half. Yeah, okay, well, I have type 1 diabetes, which is called juvenile diabetes.
which is a diabetes which is insulin dependent. You usually get it when you're younger than the usual persons, like the usual diabetes, which is type 2. I also recently found over the weekend that I have a autoimmune condition which affects my thyroid, which is called Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which makes the kidney problem worse. Dialysis is the treatment is not a cure. So in order for me to live a better life, a healthier life, a more productive life, I need to get a kidney transplant, which costs about approximately $120,000 Belize to get it completed. Yeah, I have one of my sisters who's a potential donor.
The day after he spent 4 hours in dialysis treatment, Dr. Blanco was giving a free medical clinic in his hometown, Orange Walk.
Oh, just a clinic day or a free clinic day that on my behalf. It's just a small token of my appreciation to the public, to give back something to the community.
His friend, Javier Brito, is the dialysis manager at Healthcare Partners and now oversees his care twice a week.
It's a huge difference because there are a lot of things that he need to get adjust, and he was used to deal as a doctor, not as a patient. So it's a huge transition, but the idea of make all these things is to make possible the transplant for him, so he can be fully on the field and without limitations. It's very important to put our hand in our hearts, and for people that have been put their life on risk, is the minimum that we can do. Is going to be a huge difference, and will make a difference, and will help him to achieve these objectives, that is make the transplant for him. So it's something that all of us, we can do it together to help him, so we can get through with that.
If you would like to assist in the fundraising for his transplant, you can deposit to Atlantic Bank account number 211-52705 or the GoFundMe. Jose Sanchez reporting.
Tag, if you would like to assist Dr. Roque Blanco, you can you can send directly to a GoFundMe account, which you can find a link to on our web portal, or his Atlantic Bank account number again, which is 211-052-705. A well-known customs broker died in a sudden fall over the weekend. Around 8 on Sunday night, police found 59-year-old Lionel Kelly of Los Lagos unresponsive near Ladyville Technical High School. Investigations revealed that earlier that evening, Kelly, who appeared intoxicated, had been assisted home by neighbors. When attempting to cross a drain in front of his home, he fell and struck his forehead on the cement walkway. Family members said he was responsive at first, but later collapsed. Police say no foul play is suspected, but a post-mortem will confirm the cause of death. Images of a survey of 4 inlets within the Holchan Marine Reserve have raised alarm. Multiple sources on San Pedro say the lands have been surveyed and subdivided to be shared out to private individuals. Well, the CEO in the Ministry of Natural Resources tell us that's not happening. Paul Thompson told us these are all national lands and will remain that way. He says the minister's wish is to vest the properties totally in the hands of the Holchan Marine Reserve as a legal entity. He acknowledges that persons have applied for the lands, but no title will be given to private individuals. Elections in Guyana were held yesterday, and the final results will be known on September 4th. Tonight, the final tabulation is being closely watched by the public and election observers. Head of the CARICOM team, Belize's Josephine Tamai, held a press conference in Georgetown, Guyana this afternoon and we tuned in via Zoom. She commented on the general conduct of the election.
After the counting process, presiding officers were responsible for transporting originally signed statement of polls to the respective district or supernumerary returning officer for tabulation. The COM notes that the tabulation process is still ongoing. The COM comments GCOM on the legal amendments made to enhance the integrity of the tabulation process, particularly the provision for electronic transmission and the public display of statement of polls for verification. The CEOM is of the view that on election day, voters were able to exercise their franchise in a peaceful and orderly manner without significant incidents. The team observed no signs of intimidation, harassment, or campaigning intended to influence or obstruct the democratic process. Polling day staff performed their duties in a professional manner and are to be commended.
And Belizean politician Darrell Bradley is also there, but in a correction, we know his is part of the team of Commonwealth observers. And that's it for our newscast tonight. We close tonight with an apology or an explanation if you've been hearing the incessant thumping in the background throughout the newscast. Well, it's because it's Carnival season, and our neighbors are the Titan Mass Band, who are just warming up for tonight's camp, mass camp that is, showcase. So you can see highlights of that on tomorrow's news. Join me back here tomorrow at 6, and until then, have a great night.